Well, I know there's no shortage of videos about this generation of Kirby, the Heritage through Legend 2, and I know there's plenty of videos about the Legend 2, but I decided to make one anyway. So I bought this vacuum for $65 off of Craigslist back in about 2007, early 2008. It was her father's and or grandfather's. She inherited the machine. She actually had an old metal-based F&G Eureka, and then I believe a Mighty Mite of some sort that she was using herself. So she didn't really need two vacuums. She lived in a small condo over in Littleton, I believe. Anyway, what I don't have here is I have the shampooer for it, and for the longest time I thought I actually got it with the turbo kit, but I don't think I did. I think I was mistaking that for the one I have for my Heritage 2. So I think that was the only thing it does not have. But I don't really care. It's got everything, and probably never use the shampooer, but it does have all the attachments, which is really all I care about. I have not polished or buffed it. The only thing I did to this machine is I replaced the brush roll because the bearings were going out in it, so I put a new brush roll in it. No, actually, I lied again. Although I think this is a brush roll that I put in it. I don't think this is the brush roll that came when it came to me. I think it, yeah. This was a brush roll that I had put in it. It's newer than the machine. So yeah, I did. I just don't know if it was a brand new brush roll or old stock brush roll. As you can see, I need to clean the hair off of it. That's kind of embarrassing. But with, I have two people with long hair, so. It does have the zip brush, which is actually one of the attachments that I've really grown to love. At first I thought these things were absolutely useless, and that was before I really used one. I'm thinking to myself, you know, it looks kind of ridiculous, but it actually is a very nice attachment. And I really do like this attachment carrier as well. I think of all of the Kirbys, the Heritage 2 Legend, the Legend that was basically the same machine as this, and this machine are my two favorites because they're actually fairly lightweight with the trimmed down nozzle design and the lack of a Sani Emptor, having this much lighter weight plastic mini Emptor. It really is a nice machine, and of course paper bags. When this bag gets full, I'm going to buy HEPA bags from now on because of my allergies and because I can. But the machine really is in good shape. I mean, the bag's not frayed anywhere, no holes. You know, I need to polish it up and take the paint marks off, but I actually use this vacuum. I enjoy using it, and lately I decided I'm going to use it for a while. My first vacuum was a Kirby Classic Model 1 CR, and then fairly soon after I got a Classic 3 out of the trash with everything. You know, all the big box, the attachments. Later on I got the shampooer and a handy butler for it, so it is complete. And I used that machine for years as my main vacuum, early collecting years, from about the time I got it till we moved to Parker. It was my main machine. It really was probably of all the vacuums I had the best cleaning one. Anyway, enough blabbering. I'll show the machine here. It runs very nicely. Oops, it's not. There we go. a cardinal sin running over the cord. As you can see, it really does, quite well. I keep it, I adjusted the brush exactly where I like it. And this, it pushes actually, I think, just as easy, if not easier, than a G series. I think the G series is kind of a monstrosity. Really, they had no business adding that extra weight to it. I don't know. It's just heavy, bulky. I mean, even this machine is kind of on the heavy, bulky side, but less so than the machines before and after it, I think. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. Alright, now I'm going to show the zip brush. Why not? Actually, and the biggest thing I also had to learn is how to properly use it. You just move it back and forth. Don't push too hard, otherwise it'll stop it. But this motion works a lot better than this, I found. It also works better to cut, backwards. Trying to push it forward seems to, at least this is the way it seems to work the easiest for me. As you can see, it actually is quite easily picking up all of the hair and fuzz off of the furniture. And this is a microfiber couch, so it loves to hold the dirt and fuzz. I think what works so well about it is a lot of times I've noticed pet hair likes to, embed itself in the fabric, and regular brush rolls that just kind of spin, they don't really work it out of the fabric, but I've noticed this kind of spinning brush tends to pull it out easier, quicker. As long as you use it right and you get the feel for it, it actually does a really good job. And I'll take it apart. I'd show the rest of the attachments, but everybody pretty much knows that. I know if you push this button here, and let's take it off first. This is really a two-handed, there we go. This ring pops off, that snaps in. Basically you have a snap here, and then the button pushes the snap out, and it hooks in the back, and then this lifts out. Oh no, today it doesn't want to. Usually they just fall out. There we go. Re-dirty the couch. There's the sleeve bearing. or the bushing that sits up in there. I'm going to oil that. I think it looks like it's getting dry. Here's the, basically, they call the nozzle, if you're talking about a turbine, that guides the air in, and then this is the actual turbine that spins. And as you can see, the brush actually is angled so that it throws the dirt out to the edge where the suction is, and it digests things very well. It digests hair very well. The only place hair really can wrap around is that sleeve bearing up in the top. But things don't wrap around the brush. Things don't wrap in the turbine, and it handles, you know, grains of sand and small chunks very well too. It actually is quite a good design, really. I've actually quite grown to like it. So, I think that's about all unique, and, you know, nobody really shows that attachment, so that's really what I was wanting to show. That, and then just kind of the general condition of the machine. I guess stay tuned next time, and I'll make more videos.